Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session we are going to learn about our another project called Snake Game. So in this session we are going to design the Snake Game. So why we are going to design the Snake Game? Because here we are going to see that how we have used classes and objects to design a game. So the intention of the project is that you can see the code in execution, how it's being written and how we are applying the concept which we have learned in the entire course, so that you can feel comfortable when you start writing the code for any of the purpose. Then you can reference these codes. And I purposely chosen the next project, that is called Snake Game. That means this project as a game, because here we will see the classes and object, we will see the for loop, while loop, we will also see that how we are going to control the keyboard and how to use py game module. There is a game module also been available which we will use to design this game. So let's look into the thing what we are going to design. So let's jump into the Anaconda console. So I will run the program and I will show you what we are going to implement. I have already implemented it, so I am going to demonstrate that so that you can get a confidence that what we are going to build. So here this is what we are going to build. If you run it, then you will see that. So this is what we are going to build. So this is the snake and you can handle with the keyboard. See here I am using the arrow key, left arrow key, up arrow key, down arrow key. So all this thing, and it is changing the position. You must play this game at any time. So this will give us a ability to write the code by which we can handle the keyboard control as well. I will explain all the lines so that you can understand that how it is being designed, and you will also write the code. So let's jump into the Spider editor and we will copy paste the code and we will understand that each line of the code so that you will be comfortable. I'm doing copying paste because I want to save the time and I want to utilize that time to explain you the concept. The same code is given to you in the resource section. You can also copy and paste it and try to understand the line of the code, why that line is being written. Try to remove that line and try to execute it, what kind of error you are getting. Because see, if you want to really learn the program, you also try to learn the error code. What are the error code you are getting while designing the program? So that will give us a real-time experience that if we will get such kind of an error, so why it is giving that error. So sometime we need to generate the error intentionally so that when we are doing the programming for any application within a project, then you must be aware that why this error is coming, if we are aware about the error earlier. So let's jump into the Spider editor. So we are into a Spider editor. Let me grab the code and then we will discuss the code line by line. So I have grabbed the code and pasted over here, and now we will look into all the lines which is being used over here. You won't believe that the entire game is designed within 120 line of code. So let's start discussing all this project line by line so that you feel comfortable. I want to make you comfortable with each line so that you can understand each line and you can try to design the entire project by your own. At the very first line we are getting the py game. When you try to run this project, you will get an error. Why? Because the py game is not by default available. If any packages is not available to you, so you have to run the following command. You should remember whenever you are working with Python. To run this program, you need to install a package called pygame, which is again a module or a package which is designed by some other people, which will give us a capability to design the game. Like when we ran this program, then what we have found that there is a window open. That window is being provided by this package. So prior to discussing the program, if you will get the error, this module is not available, then what you have to do, you come to the Conda console, and what you need to do, you need to write pip install pygame. What it is, let me verify that. Pygame, correct. And then you can press enter. For me this will not run because I have already installed it. So it is telling that requirement already satisfied, pygame in this location. So one more thing I wanted to give you information about the Python installation. If you are using a Conda version, if you want to check that what are the packages available within the Anaconda, so you can go there in this location and check the site packages. So let's look into that once. So we are into the site packages in the same location, and here you can find that we have so many packages which is being available for use. So whenever we need something like game, so if you look into that, you will find over here that pygames is available. See here. So this is the package is available. Here you come to the site package and look into that what are the things it has written. So this way you will learn that how Python packages is being managed. I have given you information about the package detail in the part 3 of the course, why to use init.py file, because it gives us the initialization to the packages. So this is what I wanted to show over here. So let's jump into the Spider editor and discuss the program. So basically here, once you install that pygame, then you will get the important methods which is being used in this program. So basically what it is doing, do you remember? Can you tell me what it is doing? Yes, it is creating a tuple. So black is a tuple, another white is a tuple. So it is generating a combination colors within a tuple. Then afterwards what it is doing, it is generating a segment width and height. The window which it has opened, and there is a snake, we find that, and that snake is being created with this segment. So we are defining the segment height and width, and then we are defining the margins, and here we are defining the positions. What are the positions of that segment? And it is calculating on the basis of segment width and the margin. And see here we have used the class. Do you remember why we have used this? Yes, you're right. We are creating a class over here, and then later point of time we will create the object of this class. And why we are using the init method over here? Yes, you are right. We are using it as a constructor, and we are initializing the value whenever a new segment object is being created. Then xy coordinates will be passed, and that will perform these activities. That will initialize the following variables like height and width, and then here what it is doing, initializing the x coordinate and the y coordinate. Then here pygame.init. So pygame, the window which opened, basically provided by the pygame module which we have installed. And there we are setting that screen size should be 800 and 600. And after that we are setting a title of, there is a caption, we are setting that what this window is. And with this block of code we are initializing the snake. And then afterwards what is happening over here, see here we have used both kind of a loop. Do you remember for loop? So here we have used that for loop, and we are generating the snake segments. After that we have created another method within pygame.time.clock and declaring the false variable over here. Now here we are using a while loop. So here till the time this value is true, see here how beautifully it has written that they have made it done, and they are negating it with the not operator. Do you remember not operator, which I have explained you in the part 2 of the course? And after that within this they are using the for loop. So you can see that in a loop there is another loop. So first loop is while loop, which is running till the condition is true. Another loop is capturing the events. So how it is capturing the event like if you are moving, if you are pressing the up key, down key, left key, right key, all those things, it is the way it is capturing, it is changing the position of the snake segment. And with all this they are calculating the position again, and they are initializing the value. So see here, so this entire game is designed within 110 lines. So this is what I wanted to show you in this session. I hope you enjoyed the course. I hope you learned something from this course and that you can apply in your day-to-day life. This course is enabler for you. Now you can apply these knowledge to learn any of the trending technology like data science, AWS APIs, Boto 3 framework. You can design games. You can do anything with the Python. So now you are in a position where you can think of with the use of Python where you want to take your career. So this is just an initializer which has opened various paths for your career. This note, I am ending this course and giving you all the best for your career, and feel free to contact me if you need any help regarding the doubts and any suggestion about the career in Python. Bye bye.